I remember, real frankly.
But no lie, about what you were saying about the abuse thing. Like, even the way how we get disciplined, it's a curse. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Like, this right here was brought to my attention by Tommy Sotomayor, and it was perfect. He said, listen, you see comedians make fun of trauma, and the whole crowd be like, yeah, that's my mama. Think about it.
Room full of trauma.
They'll say, my mother used to whip me out the shower with an extension cord. That's my mama. My mother don't play that. Everybody like, yeah, it's my mama, laughing. I'm like, nigga, that's trauma.
A room full of trauma.
That is crazy. That's some slave shit. Mind you, no wonder they fucking created BCW back in the days. Because women and fathers didn't know how to abuse their kids correctly. Instead of a spanking, they gave them the whole smackdown. They would literally jump their kids.
I remember, my mama go,
Fight niggas like they in the
beat
street.
them with sneakers, whipping stitching cords. Even that thing when people say, you on punishment, you bad, go outside and pick that switch. And you go and pick the switch, that's a fucking curse.
That's trauma.
You busting your kids, your son's skin open like a sausage in a pot. You popping, son.
Now, discipline.
Then when they hit your ass back.
Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, some people need shit like that. Because how many times you gonna bump your head? How many times I didn't warn you? How many times I told you not to do this? You could lose your life.
But there's other ways.
Now, it can be other ways, right? But those other ways is not what's not presented to you at the moment. So at the moment, you just reacting to what's being dealt with at the moment.
She's conflicting trauma because she had trauma.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with discipline. Beat your motherfucking kid's ass.
I don't beat my son.
It's a level to it. It's a point.
Now,
a level to
I don't
it.
beat,
I don't
sorry.
think it depends on what it is. I'll punch my fucking son in the face, right in his jaw.
Alexa, call ACS.
But
you can do that shit.
No, but look, that's why I say it depends. I can't fight you, Maddox, but it depends on what you do that would make me want to fight you. Like you come up to me and just smack the shit out of me. I might not just smack you right. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you doing, bro? What's wrong with you? And then if you do it again, now I might, because I'm
a grown man. No, I'm a grown man. What I'm saying
but
is
it might be something wrong at the moment. You might be fucked up.
No, I'm saying, I'm get that. I'm not talking about a grown man. We're talking about children. But I'm saying is children. You punch your son in the face as a grown ass man. That is going beyond discipline.
We know white kids that really actually try to attack their parents.
But though we know
you can't
black.
say, that's what I'm saying. I would punch my son in the face. I could take the
no,
knife from
no,
him.
no, it's not, no, bro.
I could disarm my son.
But there's a difference, bro.
No, nigga. If you try to hurt me, or you try to,
It's a difference. No, I ain't talking about that part. I ain't talking about that. We're talking about discipline.
That's why I said depends.
No, I'm talking right. What you talking about now is a kid being a Dennis the Menace. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about regular kids that,
Dennis
Daddy, I failed the test.
Oh yeah, that's abuse.
I mean, that's abuse. Come here, you did a double dragon. Yeah. No, but double dragon for Nintendo.
Exactly.
You punch him in the stomach and throw him on the shoulder and walk away with the nigga. I'm not doing double dragon punches.
Let me give you a sample of the way I discipline. My son is 6 or whatever have you. And say he's in the house and I say, I call his name, Bubby, stop doing this, and he still do it. So I take him to where he did, and I said, look, I don't beat him. Looking like this. He waiting for the drama.
Waiting for it. Yeah, no drama.
But I take him to where he did, and I said, Mommy said no. And then I walk him in his room, and I say, sit on your bed. I cut the TV on, the doors open and everything. Sit on your bed. Think about what you did. And when you're ready, you come down. It'd be 1 minute, but it's the point. It's the point. But he's a kid. It's the point of, okay, my mom told me to sit here, and when I'm ready, come down. Now, let's just say let's just say he's fucking up the house, throwing pots, pans, blah, blah. Now, that's a different, now you don't get no iPad.
You see,
you going to sit in
that
the
right
corner.
there, all right, watch this, right? Once again, it's levels to discipline, right? I do believe in a kid should get a spanking if they're doing bad, right?
Or if they're
but not all the time.
Yeah.
Because all the time they will never learn how to correct it because they'll grow up and they only thinking to solve problems is by fighting and violence.
But
and
that's
you don't
why I
want
don't
that.
hit.
No, my thing is, no, you need to hit sometimes because that child will grow up and think no one can touch him. And they'll grow up. You gotta have a balance. We have two extremes.
On the situations, yeah.
We have two extremes. my child never get hit, he will, I'm telling you, he go to
Terrorize.
He start going a terror because he never been hit before.
To somebody punch the shit out of him.
And if you beat your kid too much, he's still gonna be a terror because he thinking everything is solved by a violence, a fight.
Or
So
if
that's why
not
don't
violence, he
conflict
can let
fire.
everybody walk over him and
And-
abuse him.
Watch this too. Another question I want to ask too. Another curse that we have, that we keep telling people this, another lie, that the boys, the boys are growing up, seeing their fathers beat their mothers. That's why they beat women to this day. And that is also a lie. I'm going to tell you what the problem is. Yes, that can be true for some people. But the majority of black households, 80%, or is out of wedlock between black women and men, right? But over 77% is black women raising black kids. So, if black women are raising these women abusers, who raised them?
The woman.
The woman. Where in the hell did they get that type of fighting thing from?
That's frustration. That's dealing with a woman.
But they learn it from their mothers. That's the point I'm getting at. You know why? All that. I fucked that bitch up, blah, blah, blah. And a kid like this. I fucked that bitch up.
Right.
It's not programmed like a robot. It just brought that bitch up, brought that bitch up, brought that bitch up. Yeah, and you'll see women at airports fighting hard in front of their kids. And the little boy would jump in to help their mothers.
Throwing haymakers.
That's all curses, bro.
You see, you. I don't want to put your business out there, right? But you live with you live with your dad most of your life, right?
Yeah.
All right. So dealing with your dad, because I don't have my dad in my life, right? But
We so sorry.
it's vice versa for you, right? It's like your mom,
Yeah,
your mom's situation.
I got you,
right?
I got you.
Now, no, I'm noticing dealing with you, you're not emotional as certain friends that I have that basically grew up around their mother, right? So I could come to you and talk to you and you be like, nah, nigga, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. That shit ain't nothing to me. Until another friend is like, yo, bro, I was ready to kill you, nigga. And I'm like, what? For real? And it's like, so me personally, it's upbringing. My mom's was a very emotional woman. So my mom's is like, I'm not trying to blame my mother. It's just that traits that I picked up, just like traits, new shit that I picked up and my kids is picking up. I make faces all day and don't know who did it. My mother, my father. I just be like, now my son will call
got
me.
Tourette's in the face.
I could pick up the phone and it just be like, nose in the thing like, and I'm like, son, what are you didn't even say hi. And he still won't say, I'm like, damn, who I get this from? But basically what I'm trying to say is that my mom's probably went through what she went through, dropped the trauma on me, but what happens is that I don't want to be like something that hurt me. And I'm not saying that my mom's hurt me intentionally, it's just that I was her first child and she did it by her own. And I'm not talking about like my mom was abusive, leaving. I'm just saying just little things that other people would look at and be like, oh, damn, that probably hurt him. Like, damn, like if his dad was there, it would have been a whole different situation. Because my mother would probably break down and cry, but my dad would probably like, man, fuck that shit, son, get your ass up, we out of here, we ain't staying here. But my mother would probably, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different, I didn't have that. So it made me an emotional nigga. Yo, where you going? Who you going out with?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't trust you. You a cheating ass whore. My dad, nah, you know what? My mother, you a liar. It made me emotional.
But watch that.
I didn't learn how to be really masculine.
But watch
so
this.
Hold on, real quick.
Go ahead, my bad, go ahead.
I didn't learn how to be masculine, right? Until I started
6 minutes.
started hanging around certain men, being around certain group members, certain niggas that's in the group, and I'll see like, damn, why this nigga always got money? Why this nigga Maddox always, when we go out to the club, why he paying for everybody? Or how come this nigga Maddox get to go to the restaurants? And I'm like, damn, how come he not no 40-year-old nigga? This nigga, I'm talking about when we first started. We going to IHOP, Maddox always got food. I'm like, damn, I got only enough money for me to get pancakes. You know what I'm saying? But what am I doing? But I'm fly though. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Hold on, watch this. Because women usually idolize fashion, right? They do all that type of things. Their sons grow up with that mentality of putting fashion first because their mother do that all the time, right? So mind you, when you get older as a man, I like fashion too. I ain't saying fashion is feminine, but I'm talking about the way how you do it can be feminine, right? Fashion is not feminine, but I'm talking about how you do it. The difference is with like when you were talking about being an emotional man, the point is I'm trying to make is that even this is a trauma and a curse because women do not need love from a man like a woman. Women need love from a man like a man. So by you being an overly emotional man, you will be no good to date women. A real woman, you will be no good. Damn. The only person you could date is a bitch. And bitches could only date niggas. That's it. You was a nigga. You wasn't even a man. You get it? Makes sense to y'all?
Yeah, absolutely.
See,
bitches and men don't work.
And men and hoes don't go together.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why, not to cut y'all both off, because my mother, she's a man. Not saying she's not a tranny, but her personality is a man, and that's why I'm not overly masculine, but some stuff don't faze me. Like we had the conversation yesterday with being girls that's addicted to flashy stuff. Like I don't give two rabbit fucks about that.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
If a man, you know what? Between the both of y'all,
No, but it's true. Like right now, if you emotional as man, women don't really like that because they're opposite. They try. Now,
some girls do.
No.
No.
I keep saying, oh no, we know not all. Why we can't keep saying that? We know not all, but I'm talking about this generally speaking. Generally speaking, women will put up a front. They do not like emotional men. I don't care what they tell you. They say, they'll be like, oh, I want a man who being emotional, blah, 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 blah. And then they get that man for 2 weeks. He got to go. They don't want that nigga. They will literally shame women for listening to men and understanding them about calling them pick-me's while they want to be picked themselves. It makes which is another curse. So I'm just saying, women like, oh, listen, I want a man, blah, blah, blah. I said, nah, she's fronting. She want a masculine man to dominate what she's saying. Trust me when I tell you, I'm not saying I'm the most masculine man, but I stand on my ground, and you don't know how many women in the past still wanted to fuck with me, or they was mad with what I said, but they couldn't argue about right or wrong because I was speaking the truth.
But it's in their nature.
At my point,
they have no choice. It's something that's installed in them. They attracted to the opposite of
masculine.
What they are.
Masculine, yep, and we attracted to feminine.
Nobody wants to like okay, what makes you a man and masculine is not just exactly what you do, but how you carry yourself and how you look too.
Which is a curse.
And by nature, you grow a beard. She doesn't grow a fucking beard. Your muscles expand as you get, and especially if you're trying to stay in shape. So these are the things that she's gonna be attracted to
naturally
because it's opposite of what she is.
Bro, naturally, like I said, feminine energy. Women have also told women that men love go-getters and women get their own and do your own independent. I'm like, nigga, that's not true.
That's not true.
I'm like, yo,
those are the most argumentative ones ever.
Yes, because two masculine heads are going to clash.
Two leaders.
Yo, like women on women.
I'm
telling you, son, it's going to clash. You need a leader. You can't have
two leaders.
You can't be in a football field with two quarterbacks. Yo,
like the fish from SpongeBob.
Same time, yo. This nigga something like this. What, nigga? Time out. Yo, coach, who the quarterback?
That's a fact.
Both of them.
That's true though.
You can't, man. You can't have two quarterbacks, 2 point guards.
Hey.
Inbound. Like this. Inbound. 2 point guard. Hey, nah.
Stupid, bro.
Wait. Guy did the ball and he ain't this. Fuck it. Time out. Yo, coach. Fuck you doing, nigga? You got AI and AI. Two Allen Iversons. Yo.